Hey, what is going on everyone? It's BradPhusion here and welcome back to more Eternal Darkness Survival, where in today's episode I will be extending out my little runway down here to about here. I've actually put down a little block to see if I can actually build all the way out here, and there is no walls or anything here to actually block me off, and might build like a little teeny a little pillar going down here to just kind of represent the fact that it's being held up by said pillar. And that way, if I extend it out to here, I can then actually stick down a few collectors and whatnot, so that the ships, when they come in, they can just deposit all their ore, and the collectors will then collect it and feed it straight into the refineries. That's my goal for down here, and upstairs I will be hopefully adding a bit of glass here along here all the way up to here, so it's a window basically, so I can look out through my base and have a look down at everything that's going on down here without being exposed too much to the outside world. So basically I'm turning this into an actual station instead of what it has been lately, which is basically just a mining rig or outpost or whatever. So yeah, I'm going to be putting that there, and also building myself a little medical bay. Now, I'm not too sure where the medical bay area will be. I was thinking of putting a temporary one just here, just in case I die, because permadeath is on, so if I do die, that's game over for me without if I don't have a medical bay anyways. So I'm thinking of putting one here temporarily, and then maybe building a medical room over here, because this space right here is unused for anything. I don't even know if I could even put anything over here right now. There's no real purpose for this little space, so I feel that having a medical room, or even just a room for me to hang out in, would be kind of cool over in this corner here. So yeah, medical bay, most likely. We've got the refining station from the last episode all set up here and all ready to go, which I might need more steel plates, simply for the runway down the bottom down there. And that is all good to go. Also, before I get into actually building or placing of anything, I should point out the fact that, because someone pointed out that this over here would look a lot better with these slanted edges, I've gone ahead and actually changed it to be slanted, and it actually does look a lot better than what it did before. Just that slight change there makes it look so much more amazing. So thank you to that person who suggested doing that, and I really do appreciate it. Any other suggestions, I'm more than happy to listen to, and that there's just proof of that as well. And I didn't realize also, up here there's like this little ledge I could walk on. I was looking at that before I started recording, and I actually thought it looked kind of cool up here. I don't know if it serves any purpose. I mean, we could have an overview, but we already do have this, a slight overview over here with the bridge and everything. So without further ado, I'm going to get to placing down a few blocks here. I will have to mine this out. That's the only issue I'm seeing right now, is I'm going to have to mine this out so we can add the collector's conveyor all the way under here, so it can actually extend all the way over here. Anyways, I will figure that one out in my own time, but for now, let me get to preparing everything, and I'll see you guys in a second. I might try something different when I play the music this time. Let me know what you guys think about it. If I do actually put it in there, editing Brad, try to get it done. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so right now I'm actually waiting for all 6 assemblers to finish producing the construction components we need to finish off the majority of the stuff down here. So hopefully, whilst that's producing that, I'm actually going to do a little bit of mining with Timmy and get a little bit more iron so we can actually produce a little bit more here. So again, I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so I just finished mining then, and I believe the assemblers have actually finished assembling all the jobs I've actually asked them to do. I am out of iron right now, hence why I am doing a little bit of mining here to get that back. I've just gathered about 30,000 each per drill right now, so hopefully taking this back will give me a little bit longer to last. I might try to build a few ejectors on this little drill here to see if I can actually get the ores and resources to drop out onto the actual collector, just to see how that would work and if it's very effective, and if not, then I won't really worry about the whole collector system, even though it's already in place, so I might just leave it there anyways, but I just thought I would actually try it out and see how it works. So let me park just above myself here, and let me put a few ejectors on the bottom of Timmy. Now the only problem I can see with having these here is that they will scrape along the ground quite a lot, because they will be the only parts of the drill sticking out, but we can just see how that'll end in a second here. So what do we need to make them? Let's go down to the ejectors, because they are quite small in their own right. So if I put them up here and put them down like so, we could put a little bit of protection right in front of them if we so desired, such as a little bit of a heavy block right here, just so that they don't really scrape around as too much, but they still might get a little bit of damage. Even though, as far as I can tell, we've actually been quite good in damage regards lately, at least with the small drones I've made here. Despite the amount of bouncing around that they do, they very rarely suffer too much damage. Like right now, Timmy's gone through a lot. Timmy's bounced around everywhere and still nothing. No damage whatsoever on him. So how much do I need there? I need a little bit of everything. But actually, I think Kara actually has what we need to fix them up. So let me just rotate Timmy around here a little. If we go control, we'll rotate him around so then Kara can actually weld him. Then we'll go to control Kara, and then we'll actually just weld the base of him right now. So Kara, spin around please and get welding. If you may, please. Okay, we might not have everything we need. Oh no, there we go, that one's done. We just need to get this one over here, I think, as well. And there we go. So I've actually had a drone repair another drone, and the apocalypse has already begun. Let me just quickly check and make sure that's done, and that there is done as well. Now what I could do also is just put another heavy armor slope on the other side here. Might not make it look all too good, but it'll protect it just a little bit more, especially if I'm reversing out of any other areas, and there shouldn't be any thruster damage there at all. So, Timmy, how would you like to deposit some of your ore? Let's send Timmy down below and get him up above the actual collectors down here. Now, they should all be connected as far as I can tell. If not, then, well, we'll have a slight problem, but not too much of one. So, we'll hover Timmy above here. Let me get out the camera view, actually. Go F6, I can actually fly down there myself and watch Timmy deposit some of the ore, like so. So we'll hover above here, we'll go control Timmy, control, fly above, and make sure we're just right, the right height. I made him pretty wide so we can cover a massive area if I have a bigger ship come in here and everything. So what we're going to do with these, we're going to go collect all and throw out, and then that should start depositing all of Timmy's ore. There we go, so now Timmy is depositing the ore. I'm not too sure how quickly this is actually doing that, but it doesn't seem to be, going to the refineries right now, so there might be a little bit of a production issue right here. I don't know why this one here, this is actually not necessary at all. It is necessary, sorry. My mistake, we need interior plates, construction components, and all of that other good stuff. I mustn't have welded that when I put it there, so let me quickly go get that done, and I'll see you guys in a second. This is putting some ore there in preparation anyways, so interior plating is up inside Kara. I could probably get Kara down there, but it might be a bit of a tight fit, so I'm not really going to worry about that too much. We're just going to grab what I need from her and make it that way. So we'll grab out a little bit here. Let's put this in here for now. We don't need that. We'll need that, we'll need that, we'll need that, we'll need that. And what else do we need to make that? I believe that might be everything, but I'll grab computer as well. Wait, I need to go to the other welder for that. My mistake. Okay, so we go over here and grab the computer pieces. That should be everything, but I could be wrong. It's just me going off guessing basic math. Okay, so we put this here. Yeah, that was everything I needed. Great. So now this should connect everything, I believe. Though I think I'm missing just you right here. There we are. Now, you should be powering up and processing everything. Let me see if any of these arc furnaces are getting any work to do. See, they are getting some work, it's just not dropping it that fast. Or at least as fast as I would like. If I go to the collectors, how much are we getting per second? So the collectors are getting 130 each drop here. And I think Timmy is probably going to take his time. Now, that is the only downside to having these ejectors here, because they don't really transfer at such a high rate, and even then the only other thing I could suggest using, or maybe doing, is using what I previously had, and that is on the base of Firefly over here, and that is these big things. These allow me to actually connect to the station directly and pour out the resources. Now I could use a No, that wouldn't work either. I had someone suggest using a small connector to large connector junction using rotors and everything. However, that wouldn't actually connect all too well, and its output would still be the same anyway, so this is rather quite slow. So slightly disappointing, but I guess if I was to focus on other stuff, I could probably just leave it here and let it just do what it's doing right now. But for the sake of speeding things up, I'll probably have to grab it out all myself. So I'm put everything back inside Kara here. Let me grab out all the resources, and we'll get back to a little bit more welding. So inside you go, Kara. Oh, did I? No, there we go. Everything's done, and now I'm going to just fill up everything myself. So we need to do a decent enough run. We got about 60,000 iron ore. So, sorry, 60,000 kilograms of iron ore, which I consider to be rather a decent grab, to say the least. Now, these arc furnaces are amazing, and actually my production speed on this base is rather quite high. The only thing I'm lacking right now is the mining aspect, or the speed necessary to do decent enough mining. Whilst I can do what I'm doing right now, the actual furnaces and everything are going a lot faster than what I can actually go myself, so that is a slight downside, to say the least. But rather than that, I can create create everything quite easily using the 6 assemblers, and just before I actually had all 6 of them running at once, which I thought was amazing to say the least, and I've been saying the least quite a lot. So let me put this over here in the other furnace. Oh, sorry, other refinery. That will be good to go. I think that's nearly everything. I think there's one thing left dropping out here, and that is you, and that is okay. Hang on, how did I grab that one out? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did I grab something out from... Oh no, because that would have been the eject underneath. Okay, I had myself confused, but I am all right now. And let's put this up in here, and then put the rest of this down into this other refinery here. And there's still 2K here. No, that's going. Okay, good. So that is everything being produced quite fast. Timmy is doing okay over there. So what we really need to do now is just to finish off the welding here and then get started on this upper base. However, this is taking me quite a while, so I feel I might not get that done till the next episode. I also have to do that wall over there and the spotlight, which has been taking me quite some time. It shouldn't take me too long to get that done though. Now, I didn't do something a little bit silly before. I think that may have been that there. No, that wasn't actually what I did silly. Sorry, because where's my normal mining station? There we go. Normally I go in here to do some mining and up through there. However, I did make a bit of a mistake, which you may have seen earlier, where I actually came out up here. There it is. This little hole right here, where I actually did come out. There's a lot of iron in here. Wow. I completely forgot to even check that. Okay, there we go. We're grabbing some more iron that I must have left behind. Very, very handy indeed. And there we go. And there might be a little bit more down here as well. Yeah, there is a bit more. Okay, I'm going to collect these, and then I'm going to put them inside the furnace, which will probably only take a few seconds or so. But I'm hoping that the steel plate production is resuming now that there's a little bit more iron inside of the station now. So yeah, everything's going quite well in my base. My base is actually looking a lot better. It's probably one of my favorite bases right now. To be quite honest, compared to every other series I've done, this is probably my most decent looking. Like, it actually looks like a base, and I'm kind of proud of it. So it might just be me. Normally I just focus on productivity and nothing else, but this base here actually looks nice as well, or at least it will look nice when it's done. So yeah, here we go. Here we have a fair amount of steel plates now to get back to doing what we need to be doing. So, Karo, come back here and let me stick my iron inside of you. That sounded wrong, but regardless of that, we'll just go with it. There we go, and we'll just put it inside over here. Thank you very much. And now I shall fast forward doing all the boring stuff. So, again, see you hopefully once all the welding is done. so there we go. All welding for the new runway has been done. All I really need to do now is add a few more lights to light up the whole area. And maybe even a spotlight under here might actually be quite effective for me to do. When I say under here, I mean under that little control station I actually have up there. Right now, it is looking quite good. I actually really do like how my base is turned out right now. It's very... that right there is beautiful. I'm sorry, I actually like that. But yeah, no, so everything is coming along rather well. I just should add a few more lights, but I'll do that just in between this episode and the next episode. That way I can tinker around with the colors and how exactly they are laid out and everything. But yeah, no, it's turning out alright. I think I might leave this episode here and resume the upper stairs production in a little while. But let me know what you guys think about my base right now and how it's actually coming along. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Hopefully you guys liked today's episode. If you did, leave me a like. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. So stay awesome everyone, and see you guys next time.